Hi, I'm Dolly Oberoi. I'm the CEO of C2 Technologies. So everybody asks me how I got excited about this industry and how I got into this business. Well, this goes back a long ways. When I was a young woman growing up in India, I was teaching the first generation of learners in my mom's school. And I realized that I could teach all I wanted, but these folks had never left their homes. They were growing up in little shanty towns, and they couldn't relate to the rest of the universe. So I thought, what a great idea it would be to bridge the gap between these young children and the rest of the world through technology. So, of course, I set out on my journey. I had an epiphany that I could look for technology, bring it to India, and connect these kids to the rest of the universe. So that's what brought me to the United States. I came as a tourist with $200 and a backpack, but glint in my eyes because I wanted to look for technology. But, you know, what is technology? I had never even seen a computer.
Working with C2 is like being part of a family. We all know each other, we rely on each other, we all have the same goal and the same value, and that value is really a consumer or customer focus. We're good at what we do, we're allowed to be good at what we do because we don't have to be focused on other things. We've got an incredible support team at C2.
Once I came to the United States, I talked to several friends. I ended up going to Boston, where I visited some of the premier universities who were demonstrating how computers could be used to bring education to the desktops, to the people's homes, which is now, of course, a dream come true today. But in 1984, it was still a hope and a desire and something that may or may never come true.
C2 Technologies was founded on the qualities of innovation and excellence. Hi, I'm Dara Nicholls, and I'm Vice President of Federal Training Solutions here at C2 Technologies. Every employee here, regardless of their role, is expected to exhibit those qualities in their everyday work life. And because of that, it's a great place to work because we're members of a common team, all pulling for the same mission, the mission of developing award-winning products and services for our customers.
I applied to schools. I got very excited. I applied to schools. I got accepted and learned about integrating technology in education. Well, then I went back to my country and I was very excited about transferring technology, but they were not ready. Everybody laughed at me and said, yeah, right, technology. We've never seen a computer. Go back, do whatever you were doing, and then come back in 20 years. Well, who knew that India would lead in technology someday?
My name's Melinda Ben-Lemley. I'm a senior program manager here at C2, and I'm in the human capital group. And I really like working at this company primarily because of the size and the culture. We're just the right size, not too big that we can't collaborate across some of the solution areas that we provide, but we're not so small that we don't have the resources to implement our solutions. Being privately held, we really get that feeling of a family-owned business. The doors are open. We often collaborate in our offices or central spaces and think up ideas, and Dolly really likes to promote that kind of creative, innovative environment. And a lot of companies say that, but you can really see it happening here.
Well, I came back and I found myself out of a job here because people were not ready even here for technology. They talk Apple computers had given computers to schools, but the schools didn't never use them. They had never even unboxed those computers. So what was I going to do with technology in education? So I started my own consulting practice. I was not about to give up. I started talking to government customers, commercial customers, about how they could train their employees using technology. For example, when people are in remote locations, you can't always send the trainers to the trainees. So how about taking the training to the trainers, to the learners through technology?
My name is Sheena Gill, and I'm General Counsel with C2 Technologies. I've been here for about 3 years, but I've known Dolly Oberoi for several years as she's been a mentor figure for me. Every attribute that I saw in her, I've seen her implement here firsthand at C2 Technologies. Creativity, innovation, leadership, and special attention to diversity. I have been remarkably pleased with the representation of women in the management team and in the senior leadership team. there's ample opportunity to be successful here professionally.
The way I think, because I come from Asia, is not the same way somebody thinks if they come from Latin America or from Africa or from the United States. So we have over 26 languages spoken, 14 different nationalities in our company.
นกสุธาทิพย์สร้อยท้วมค่ะเริ่มต้นทำงานบริษัทนี้มา16กว่าปีแล้วค่ะเริ่มต้นที่พนักงานต้อนรับจนมาถึงอยู่ด้านวิเคราะห์การเงินค่ะ Hi, my name is Nok Sroitaum C2 I'm doing some voiceover in Thai.
One of the most exciting parts of this entrepreneurial journey has been to assemble a talented team of people. And one of the things that I pride myself in is always looking for a diverse workforce. Not diversity for the sake of diversity, but the diversity of ideas, of thought, of process. Everybody brings something different to the table.
This is a fun place to work. You get to work with intellectuals here, and I have a great boss who always encourages us to, do better. And they really appreciate the work we do over here.
We have developed over 7,000 solutions over the last 25 years because of this wonderful, talented, and diverse workforce. So we really pride ourselves in bringing the talented team to the table first to meet our customers' missions.